It's an animated and live-action film about a young woman who sort of falls into a pit of revisited grief over the death of her father, and she cuts herself off from the world to sort of wallow in that suffering that she didn't finish up at the time of his death. And what that does is that sort of hole in the fabric of the world sort of incurs the connection to this card game being played by animated dogs. And what they do is sort of swap out her objects and steal things and do things in her weekend that bring her in touch with various neighbors and strangers and other isolated people in her world. And through the shenanigans of the dogs, all the people find ways to connect with each other and help each other out.
I play the piano instructor in the movie. The guy's name is Hector Freegood, and he's a piano instructor, and he takes on a student who calls him like sort of on the phone, and it's a young boy who turns out to be the son of a lonely woman that Hector is at a corner waiting to cross the street. They both have the same hallucination at the same time.
Nothing in the movie is simple. There's no fast answers.
But I just like being the character in the movie who actually, like, literally, you know, is sort of banging the keys and, you know, generating the musical vibe, you know, out of the characters in the movie. Like, I just love being that character because it's so much about, like, you know, symbolism and objects.
Hector really epitomizes, like, you know, the lonely sort of soul grasping for the meaning in what he does. And what he does is beautiful, and it's undeniably beautiful, even though it's very, very simple. What happens is he plays in the middle of the night, and he's composing, and he doesn't use regular musical notation, he uses symbols.
Hector makes up his own musical notations, you know, similar.
Right.
And he plays, the music goes sort of out the window and affects, you know.
Yeah, it's really also because
he doesn't know that people can hear it and are being affected
right, and
by
music is, you know, talking about, you know, all of us are big music fans, and the music is something that connects us. When we get to do the DVD, there's going to be a whole section on his symbols. They're so cool. They're called Safe Home. They're called What Me Worry.
Right.
They have all these names that you see them for 1 second in the movie.
Where's my socks?
Where's my socks?